all art is quite useless, said Oscar Wilde, the Irish poet and playwright. But he didn't say it's altogether useless. He said it's quite. So what's the use? I'm an artist. I mostly paint, as you can see. I also sculpt and do ceramics. It's my modus operandi of self-expression. But am I doing it to serve a purpose? No. To give hope to the viewers? No. To enhance my mood? No. Do I find it therapeutic? Not necessarily. Does it make me a better person? Absolutely not. So if someone asks me why I create art, it's because I'm compelled to do so. I cannot not do it. For me, it's a selfish act. I do it for me because I need to. I must. All artists, I believe, are inherently selfish. For example, a writer does not write to please the world, to deliver a message, nor win awards. They write because they have no other choice. They have stories that may develop in their heads to a point where if they don't get it out, they feel like exploding. I'm not talking about rather commercially made art, but art made for art's sake. So, is art necessary? Yes, for people who are compelled by it, as I know from my own experience. The question is whether it serves some higher purpose. When I'm working on a painting or some other piece of art, I don't go into a meditative state or some other metaphorical fantasy land in my head where I may forget the rest of the world. I will still remember calls I need to make, errands I need to run, or groceries I need to buy in the middle of working on an art piece. And when I'm done working for the day, I don't suddenly find myself to be a calmer, nicer, wiser person. And I still need to get back to my work, commitments, relationships, or anything else that may require my attention. I'm not saying that art is not therapeutic. However, a comprehensive review conducted by Sarah C. Slayton et al. And published in the American Journal of Art Therapy Association in 2010 revealed that quantifiable data to support the claim that art therapy is effective is actually quite limited. Nevertheless, it can still be used as a complementary therapy with some reporting positive outcomes. But as the data shows, it's not universally healing for everybody, as I know from my experience as a counselor. It may give some relief to some conditions, but for it to be sustainable as a whole, it needs to be coupled with either pharmacological or more rigorous forms of psychotherapy, especially for people with more severe forms of mental illnesses. But as a method of self-expression or even self-discovery, art may just have a better appeal. Something that I often tell kids about art is not to rely too much on art teachers. Yes, of course, you have to learn the basics, but after that, your intuition and your instincts should be your guide. Art is largely intrinsic, and sometimes, oftentimes, forced tutelage, especially from someone who is not very passionate about the subject, can cause more harm than good. I believe that art needs facilitation rather than pure instruction. One of the key things that makes us human is our need for self-expression. This is something that dates back to our ancestors from about 30,000 years back. What we see here is possibly the oldest known cave painting to mankind, found in the Sulawesi caves of Indonesia. This image of a local water pig is proof that hominins with precognition were also capable of artistic expression. They had a desire to recreate from their memory what they saw out there in the fields. People engage and indulge in art for a variety of reasons. And not all of them make sense in these controlled lives that we live. But we all strive to find some ways of expressing ourselves through some form of art, to release a part of ourselves that we keep constrained as we go about our day-to-day lives. I cannot imagine a world without the arts. For me, it would be a miserable form of existence. We all need some form of stimulation and entertainment in this often mechanized life. Art does not offer solutions to our problems, nor make them go away. It's not meant to do that. But it can make our lives more bearable. Sing in the shower. Dance to your favorite tune. Sit down with a good book on a rainy day. Watch a movie with a loved one. These are some of the simple and everyday ways that art can not just make our lives bearable, but worth living. What other purpose is there? What I'm trying to say is that art offers us an alternative reality, even if it doesn't offer us anything else much. It may be for a moment, but it's an escape all the same. Art connects us as humans on a deeper, primordial level. When I'm working on a painting or some other piece of art, I don't do it so that people will like it, be moved by it, nor find it fascinating. But there is a chance that someone, somewhere out there, will find it and see it. This is me, this is who I am, this is what I do, and resonate in some way.